Hey everybody, and welcome to my last video for my GM Custom project. And as you can see, I've got it all finished. I'm pretty excited because I don't know what kind of mental block or something I got on this kit, but anybody that's a modeler knows that sometimes you get defeated by a kit and it just drives you crazy. And I think I was having some issues with this guy, but anyways, I'll go show it off here real quick. Basically, I just painted the entire kit. I added the custom little weapon scheme that you see, the forearm mounted rocket launchers. And then on the back, we've got the extra beam rifle. And then the custom-made pistol that just pegs on. It's a lot tighter with the glue. Haha, look at that. Alright. Always tighter with the glue. Alright. And this, if you guys recognize this, I think I showed it off on an earlier video, is just the machine gun that comes with like the EZ8 or the GM ground type. And I kind of hacked it up a little bit and turned it into something that just kind of looks like a giant handgun. So I think that came out pretty cool. I like the color contrast. I like that, you know, I was able to match this up to the same color that I painted the kit. The GM rifle that it came with, normally the clip mounts back here, but it makes it difficult for him to hold it like that. So I moved the clip over here, and I think I got a pretty nice effect with that. And then this is, again, taken from like the ground type Gundam EZ8 kit, I think. And it just, I filed this tip down right here, and it just rests in a hole that I made right up there. So obviously it's not the most stable thing, but sitting on a shelf, it's going to work just fine. And then if we continue stripping things off, we've got the two forearm mounted missiles, and those I did, trying to get this off, those I did with just four, man, that's really tight after the paint. I just did with 4 pins, and then with the holes in the forearm, it doesn't actually look that bad in my opinion. It kind of looks like, you know, if the kit was designed that way, that people wouldn't have complained or said anything. And then I've got one more under the shield, and again, we've got our 2 pins, or I'm sorry, 4 pins, and then actually just 3 pins on that side. And we see 3 pins there in the shield. So what we can do now if we want, I guess I'm kind of working backwards, I'm taking it back to what it was normally. I still have the mount normally that would go in there. And if we want to, we can mount it on the forearm without it. And we can give them, let's give them the little hand cannon here, which I think is my favorite gun in the bunch. Actually, that's something like that. And there you have it. My GM Custom, and I'll go with something one of the users posted on the name. I was trying to figure out, because of these rocket launchers, I'll call it the GM Custom Barrage type. So there it is, guys. I tried to get the color match as well as I could to what the original GM looked like. I did do pre-shading. It's kind of hard to see though because the contrast of the darker colors as opposed to the lighter colors that went over it. I didn't make that big of a gap, so I kind of foobarred on that, guys. But I like it. I think it looks as good of a color as I could have picked it. I'm not even really complaining that much that I lost the I wouldn't say I lost the pre-shading, it's just not as noticeable. But I was okay with that because I think the color worked out pretty well. After painting, I did some panel lining, as you can see right there, and pretty much all around the kit, just to bring out some detail. For the visor up here, I just went in with a little bit of Tamiya's clear orange. And I wasn't paying too much attention, but this camera up here in the picture is supposed to be green, and then that's supposed to be orange, but I just did them both orange. And actually to get, which is kind of neat, to get this color effect here and here, I didn't actually paint on the outside surface of either. This is just painting the other side of it back in the head, and it comes through pretty well. Same thing with this one, I just painted the inside of it. That way it's always protected, it's not going to scratch or anything like that. And yeah, for the few parts of the inner frame, like you can kind of see right there, I went with All-Clad's white steel, just something different, but overall I think the effect between the contrast of colors of the white steel and then the base colors for the GM, especially, again, I just like, I don't know why I'm so easily impressed with that, but I love how I made the little ammo clip match the color. I know it's just painting, it's not a big deal, and any kit you buy this in that has this type of a machine gun, it's already going to come with the clip molded in the main color of the suit. So I've just never seen it in this like kind of soft blue color before. But anyways, I'm rambling. That's it. She's done. I'm moving on. I am free to pursue other projects, and I've got a couple cool ones on the horizon. So I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you at the next review.